Hi, my name's John Wright, and I'm going to try taping from right here in this area of my place today. Well, let's see. I see Greg Abbott's fighting with Biden sparks warnings of a civil war has begun. Well, you know what? I'm just saying that this is about Texas, and we got Ted Cruz down there and the Republican crap. You know, Ted Cruz wants to sit there silent and play his games and all that crap, but he's no more than another Republican puppet, just like, well, Ron DeSantis. Donald Trump's the head troublemaker at this here point of time, but even when Trump's gone, there's still going to be somebody trying to emerge, and I say that the Republican Party should change their attitude real quick, because they ain't going to be a party no longer if they don't. Ron DeSantis, you'll be out of office next time. Haley, you'll never be elected to another office again. And Chris Christie, you know what? I thought you were pretty cool with your Bridgegate, but you know, Bridgegate, it's just another thing that, you know, it's a Republican backburn. You know, you do that to cover up a stunt. If you notice, if you look into prior to that, I haven't even looked yet, but prior to that, you'll find that just a few months prior there was something else, and then Christie did this to backburn it, so you'd forget all about that. That's just like wiping it out, you know. So I'm just saying, here I've done the thing out here where I've dismantled Donald Trump, you could say. So anyway, but in the process of cleaning it up, I'm putting a new racetrack out there that's 21 feet long with a 3-foot slide either way, so it's up to 24 feet. I think it's the same distance between 2 lanes of traffic on a road that the law requires, same as the noise decibel levels that are so high. One of the things I'd really like them to do is I'd like them to quiet down things, and you know, for number one is maybe we should give the people a rebate check so they can go get the exhaust fixed on their cars, because if they have cars that's loud exhaust, they need to fix them because it's too loud and they're harassing people. They're loud cars and trucks going up and down the road. It's out of tolerances. You know, since they took the inspections away from Washington State, now people could just run exhaust as loud as they want. There was nothing, oh, we better keep this within a quality and a controlled area. When they dismantled that, they did what? Well, they cut off their tax dollars, for one, and some jobs. And number two, they caused a lot of friction, too high of noise decibel levels. It's like those airplanes that fly over the house. They should be at a safe distance above our house, and they've been flying low across our place because I've been harassed in the past, just like I was harassed today with a truck across the way, sitting there for 15 minutes with its lights on, just looking at my trailer, or at my motorhome here. I walked out there after 5 minutes, and I stood there, you know, right there where my motorhome is. I got cameras around. The cameras can even see him, you know. Why he decides he's going to park there? Well, he's probably a narcissist, and he was driving a dark coffee, a Gray Rock, I believe it was. I said he went Gray Rock earlier, and it was a Dodge Ram is what it was. So anyway, they shouldn't be parking across the way. And another thing, we'll go back to this border problem. Hey, you know, if you got refugees that's coming in and they are, say they're from the Middle East. Hey, look, the Mexicans, they could stay in Mexico. They don't need to come across that border. They already know better. Now these here people that are coming from the Middle East, that seems to be filtering in, coming across that border right there, they need to check in. And you know what? I think that a state that may take them is New Mexico. I've researched the governor a little bit, and I think that we could do a sweetheart deal with them and get these people over there at a place where they can camp out. We don't want no fences around them. We don't want no bullshit. Some outhouses, you know, some Santa cans, some shower areas. You know, these people have gone a long ways. Just give them some camping equipment and stuff and set them up at Tent City, and let's get these people ready for their journey back to their motherland, because the Anza Strip's getting cleaned out. It's a good place for them to go, and these people should go back to their homeland where they came from, because I couldn't imagine me being forced out of my area, and I have been, not wanting to go back to the place that I've been, except I see a saw in the bowling alley in Morton, Washington. They stole my stuff, and it was at the expense of other people's. My family had to hide behind me. My name's John. They'll hide behind a person named John. It's like Jackie Onassis. Jackie Onassis was a drug addict. She was using John's pills and stuff. She was popping his pills just along with John. You know, I hear John had back problems. Of course he had back problems. He almost got cut in half in the war, from what I understand. He came back an injured person. He still had a personality and a mind and stuff, and he had an old lady that was stroking his ego a little bit. And then, because he was on pills and stuff, he even started fooling around with Marilyn Monroe and stuff, because him and his old lady had a loose relationship anyway. I mean, I heard Hillary Clinton talk. Hillary must be older than me, because I heard Hillary talking, bragging about Jackie Onassis and rolling her eyes and stuff. You know, what the hell am I supposed to think, Mrs. Clinton? I mean, I don't think you're necessarily a bad person, but, you know, I know that you and Bill's a little bit swingers too. I mean, maybe we're all a little bit swingers. We just don't want to admit it, huh? Hey, it's all fun. You know, it's like a moped. Hey, man, we all like riding a moped until we get caught. Mrs. Clinton, you've actually got caught before. Who was that name of that attorney that had his files removed from his office, and he got, well, he became dead, you know. And Bill, he had the Monica Lewinsky adventure. And, you know, you can't blame the guy for getting a cigar like that. And let's see. It's okay that he admitted it. He came out smelling like a rose. And I'm sure that, you know, Bill probably let you sleep on the couch really nice there, Hillary. You know, and Bill went to bed saying, fuck, I had a great time. And if you treated me better, Hillary, you know, it would have been like that. But then again, Hillary and Bill probably had it all worked out to where, shit, she gets stuff on the side, and so does Bill. You know, it's kind of like this open door deal between the two of them, is what I see. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe I'm right at the same time. Now, you know, if these people from Mexico, you know, they want to come to America, why? They can go have jobs in their country if they just open their eyes. We want you to build air conditioners in there. We're not Donald Trump. We don't want an ugly wall between your country and our country. We want your country to have jobs for you, you know, and then you guys can go home to your country. And if we need seasonal work, we're gonna invite you and offer it to you guys, next door neighbors, like we always have. And these Arabs and stuff, they live in the Middle East. They're going to be gone, so they're not going to take away your jobs either. The best thing to do is return people to their homeland. I mean, if I lived in the Middle East, if I had to flee from here, you know, I'd be like, oh, someday I'm going to go back to my homeland. You know, well, Love Boat, it's exciting and new. Love Boat, hey, just check it out. We've got ships, we got cruise ships. You know, I always hear that they're half capacity, tickets on sale and all that. It's cheaper to send these people back on a cruise ship, feed them, get them feeling good and everything. And they know when they get on that boat, here, who wants to go back and take over your country now that the bad guys are dissipated? Who would like to go back and get on the first list of jobs? You know, who would like to go back and become, hey, I was here in the very beginning and I worked through it all. Anyway, hey, 10 minutes, I'm going to cut it off, and I'm just saying, hey, look, we got an easier way.